Today we're going to talk about a 16-year-old who's flying medical supplies to rural hospitals. We're going to talk about the meditation app Headspace and what they're doing for healthcare workers. We're going to talk about the Four Seasons Hotel in New York City and what they're doing for healthcare workers. All that and more on today's episode of Daily Good News. What's up, everybody? It's your girl Jessica, aka J Hart, and I am your host of the Daily Good News. It is Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to get tuned in and notified of all the good news happening around the world. Also head over to LovEvolution.media to read about the good news happening around the world. And before I get into the good news for today, I want to take a moment to do a quick vibe check. Vibe check, 1, 2, 1, 2. How you doing? How you feeling? Let's all take a moment, if you're watching this with me, to be present and take a deep breath in. Reminding ourselves to be present, be thankful during these challenging times is extremely important. Practicing breathing exercises is something that helps me remain calm, so I wanted to share that with you guys. So let's get right to it. The first news of the day is out of Virginia. We have a 16-year-old named TJ Kim who is not driving just yet, but has been taking flight lessons since he was 15. He found out that hospitals in rural areas were not getting medical supplies delivered to them. During this time, it's extremely important. Obviously, they need medical supplies delivered. Unfortunately, all the big hospitals have been getting the supplies. So he saw a need to get these supplies to these hospitals. He spoke with his flying instructor, with his family. They sat down, brainstormed. He decided he's on a mission to deliver medical supplies to 7 hospitals in the state of Virginia. 7 rural hospitals that are considered critical access. So far, he started last week on March 27th. He delivered to a hospital in Luray, Virginia. He delivered masks, gloves, all sorts of medical supplies that are needed for the medical personnel. And again, he's on a mission to do this with 7 hospitals in Virginia. So shout out to TJ Kim for seeing the need for this and stepping up to the plate to make it happen. That is amazing. At 16 years old, I can't imagine what other great things you're gonna do for this world. So shout out to TJ Kim. Today is World Health Day. What does that mean? That means that we need to take a moment. I mean, we need to do this every day, but we need to take a moment to say thank you. I want to say thank you to every single healthcare worker, whether you're a nurse, a doctor, everybody that's on the cleaning staff at hospitals. Thank you for being on the front line, risking your life, and being our heroes during these challenging times. Shout out to you guys because we need you. The world definitely needs you now more than ever. So thank you for doing something so amazing that not everybody could do. We appreciate you guys. Speaking of healthcare workers, the meditation app Headspace, which offers guided meditations, normally you have to have a subscription and pay for it, but with everything going on, the company has decided to offer free subscriptions to healthcare workers. So any healthcare worker, go ahead, go on your phone, look for Headspace. Meditation is something that has truly changed my life and I highly recommend it, especially I know a lot of us are stressed right now with everything going on. Take a moment to download the app, sign up. Like I said, it's a free subscription if you're a healthcare worker so that you can meditate when you're not working and try to just keep your mind calm and stay centered and grounded. Another good thing happening for healthcare workers is that Governor Cuomo announced that the Four Seasons Hotel on 57th Street in New York City is now going to be a lodging center for doctors, nurses, and medical personnel. So the Four Seasons Hotel is no longer for people just coming to hang out and get a hotel for the night, which, I mean, nobody's doing that anyways, but they are offering free lodging to all doctors, nurses, and medical personnel. So thank you to Governor Cuomo, and shout out to the Four Seasons for doing something so beautiful, because that's really amazing. Tonight, April 7th, is going to be the biggest full moon of the year. It is a super moon because it's going to be the closest to the earth, and it's also going to be the brightest of the year. They call it the pink moon, but that's only because during this time of year, in April, this is when the pink flowers bloom, and that's why legend calls it the pink moon. So the pink super moon is going to be out tonight. It's a full moon. If you are in New York, you can see it starting 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the moon will start to rise. You can do this safely from the comfort of your home as long as you have a window facing either south, east, or west. And this is according to NASA scientists. So, and of course, depending on the skies, as long as it's not overcast, you can see the moon tonight. And then lastly, I want to touch on a lot of celebrities, a lot of billionaires have been donating a lot of money to help fight COVID-19. The latest one is going to be Twitter founder Jack Dorsey. He has committed to donating $1 billion to fight the coronavirus. He moved that money to an LLC that's going to basically fund global COVID-19 relief. Another celebrity that's donated was Oprah. She donated over 10 million. Then you have Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos. He donated 100 million, but specifically to American food banks to help with food scarcity. So, and these are just a few names that have donated. These are very challenging times that we are in, but it is very heartwarming, and it feels good to hear about stories where people are being kind and compassionate, where companies are stepping up to the plate and doing kind things for medical personnel, for just people in general. Like we need compassion more than ever. We need kindness more than ever right now in this world. And I love reporting on kindness and compassion and reporting on people and companies that are really doing the right thing. So thank you to everyone who is making a difference during these challenging times, who is thinking outside the box, who is giving back in any which way you can. The world needs you, and I appreciate you, and I know we all appreciate you. So again, I want to say thank you to all the healthcare workers, all the cleaning staff at hospitals who are risking their lives every single day during this challenging time that we're facing. You guys are our heroes. You are on the front lines, and it is beautiful that there are humans that care, and not just because it's their job, but they're doing it because they actually truly want to help. And that's what's really amazing and beautiful. So shout out to all of you guys. Thank you for tuning in. This was today's episode of Daily Good News. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the share button. Share with your friends, share with your family members. I will be back tomorrow with a new episode of Good News. Good news every day, 24/7. Head over to LovEvolution.media to read about the good news happening around the world 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I'm your host, Jessica, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Comment below one person that you are grateful for right now. Comment below. And then share this video and let them know that you're grateful for them.